Missions Camp is simulated training for teenagers. We're trying to get across the fundamental principles and practices of missions.
Mission work sounds sometimes like a really fun thing, but sometimes there's a lot more headache to it than you realize, and so we want them to have a realistic view of what this means. Security! You're going to have to stop this. We give them a little bit of a hard time in the airport.
Gun or anything, and now I missed my plane already. I know it.
One of the challenging parts was the security was tight. I don't know if it's like that in real life, but I was accused of many things. I went in there for 7 times, and it was kind of annoying.
At the airport, it was frustrating and complicated. What a noise! I was kind of scared.
Languages were spoken and I didn't know them, so I had to just guess what they were saying.
Missions Camp is an immersion. We're trying to take these kids and make them feel all the things that they would feel if they were in Africa or India or in the corporate world, whatever the context is. And so we immerse them by putting them into a simulated environment. It's like a movie set, only they're involved in it day and night. And so we use foreign languages, we use foreign currencies. We have customs that have to be discovered.
Considering we're all in the same tent that smells like feet, and everybody's just, kind of on top of each other sleeping, so it's you get to know them a little more than you wanted to begin with.
One of the challenges this week were just remembering what the teachers have told us, because it's so much information. But one of the ways I would accommodate for that is writing down what they said, and so I could go back and remember it.
The goal of Missions Camp, I think, would be to, we're trying to raise the bar. I think today's teenagers, oftentimes, they have the ability to do much more than we challenge them to do. And so we're trying to raise the bar as Christian teenagers to start at a younger age thinking about how they can be effective for God.
I think this training will help me to realize that usually in life, nothing goes as planned. Not as the way we plan it, but as the way God plans it. And just making adjustments in my thinking to accommodate God's plans is probably the best attitude to approach any situation, whether missions or just everyday life. And once again, the spiritual muscle building I do want to take into my life, so I've learned a lot.
The coolest thing about camp has been making new friends and trying something new and getting to be around a lot of people that think kind of like I do and believe a lot like I do.
The other missionaries came up and told us their stories of things that happened, and that was very encouraging and interesting to listen to.
I just enjoyed it and learned a lot.
Missions Camp is an excellent tool to equip kids who either want to go on foreign mission fields or who want to keep living in the States and serving in their own neighborhoods. It trains them how to reach the world for Christ and how to make a difference, make an impact, how to be different from the world.
I think my favorite thing about missions camps were, one, the people I met there and how I got to feed off of their excitement and passion for missions. How I got to see how other kids my age were coming out of different contexts than me completely, were still wanting to pursue missions.
I think the most awesome thing about this week has been the people speaking. They have so much insight and they've been through these things before, and I have really had a lot of fun learning those things and trying to put them, even right now, put them into practice.